unsafe for him to actually get auto attacks off. They need to find ways to get him into fights without expending Rocket Jump. But yeah, looking at some of the items that come through for Fnatic, the armor stacking on Shen and Garen is just so huge with no armor penetration for Clutch Gaming. It's making Fnatic extremely durable in these fights.
Fnatic just keeps building these advantages. Garen now with a dead man's plate. So fast, so easy to just run at these members of Clutch Gaming. Remember, he can use that W to make sure he reduces the incoming duration of CCs. It's so hard to keep this guy locked down. And by the way,
Yuumi.
In case anybody forgot what Yuumi is, that's what Yuumi is.
Uh-oh. That's what carry Yuumi is. Oh, Huni's dead, and this could potentially lead to much more for Fnatic. They're going to try and stop this, though.
Secure it. Broxa drops to half HP. He finds a Sonic Wave down onto Lyra, but Huni is taken out. Lyra stays alive for now, goes up into the rappel, gets away to the Honey Fruit to stay alive. Broxa's still going to look to find more. Will not get that Sonic Wave on a Vulcan, just barely. Damonte walking down through the top side of the jungle here. Won't find the opportunity to make his way onto anyone else. Reckless continuing to just beat the car.
Yeah,
he's going to try and kill him.
He's just going to zone clutch away because, look, Fnatic have started off the Baron. I believe they have been spotted out by this control ward. This is relatively slow because Fnatic don't have any AD carry, so they're going to be forced to disengage.
No kick on Broxa, but there is ult on Hilly still, and if they get an angle, they could try and wipe Clutch away from this. Whipple's taking a lot of damage, though, because everyone else left the pit.
He's just soaking this up.
Someone's got to help him. Well, that was Whippo, actually, who ended up tanking. With all this happening, the lead just continues to grow for Fnatic, though. Clutch this whole time is just starved from being able to get CS.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier on, how Nemesis just spent a lot of the time while Clutch was grouping, sitting in a side lane. He now has a full level over Damonte. That's only going to get worse as the game progresses because he will continue to threaten on a side. And Clutch don't have anyone that can match this Akali, especially at level 16. He's likely going to be building a death cap next. And who do you send to deal with this Akali once you get to that point? And this is the style that Fnatic have traditionally played during the year, which is attacking the side lanes. When they group up, is traditionally as a result of the Garen Yuumi, but what you often see from them is Nemesis on one side lane, Bwipo on another, and then Hylissang roaming between the two, coordinating and finding attacks at these points. But of course, because the Garen is there, it often forces them to group up a little bit more, but it's still true in that these side lanes can't really be controlled by Clutch either.
No, Clutch Gaming's in a very difficult spot right now, almost waiting and hoping that Fnatic has another error like what we saw from Broxa, just moving a little bit too far forward, exposing yourself to the power of a pick, because when you don't have a meatball on the squad, that means everybody's doing damage. They have damage potential. It's just so hard when the Shen and the Yuumi and everyone else can work together to stop you from making those plays. Last elemental Drake of the game is alive here. Clutch Gaming will take care of this one, burst that down really easily. From here on out, we will be seeing Elders, and that could be a win condition for Clutch Gaming as well. They do have 4 elemental Drakes, but Huni just jumped over the wall into Bwipo, who doesn't have enough help nearby. He doesn't want to take the risk that someone else is there with Huni. Surely this man does not just jump over walls alone.
Surely not. So that's why it worked out for him, to be able to push him off there, even though it's a Thornmail Randuin Shen. I also feel like this is potentially a game where Clutch should build Last Whispers. It's just an item that no one builds anymore because we generally just don't see tanks in Pro, but the efficiency of a Last Whisper for either Huni or Cody would be through the roof with the amount of armor that's on Bwipo right now.
Water Reminder might not be too bad either. Just
like
because,
any healing reduction, like Morello's on the on anyone, that would be useful.
That bump being contested by the side of Fnatic. Clutch Gaming not willing to give that one away. Damonte forced to use the flash here in the mid lane.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency. Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving.
loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your...
Fnatic is just continually
Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blood. You are...
No. Thanks all the same. I have quite...
And here you are all... Very... You'll...
I hope...
Yeah.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child complete
I
with...
do like being... It would seem that the By the way...
running these plays. Nemesis in the back line.
Heart wasn't in the mood for a second.
It is now me.
Very... I've put this off as long as I can. I need to make my farewells to my mother.
Who did...
But it's so much easier said than done. Nemesis going in.
very happy to hear your voice. Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us.
I hope this island will keep...
In order to know that...
You were right.
This will... The command... The travel them.
Of course.
In the
right then. Only worthy of inspection.
Come on!
Because Clutch Gaming, obviously looking to come into this group as spoilers, were unable to do anything with that 3,000 or 4,000 gold lead in Fnatic. As you saw, even though they didn't look super happy about it, they just got to rack up and go back for the next RNG game. But
Good day, Excellency. I have come to inform you that
Ah, yeah. Allow
you are correct.
them.
Really? Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can
We.
But I'm sure... If you're I'll look... I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you...
I always...
And what if I said...
Slow down. You're fart. Anything else?
I must leave you?
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I...
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the order...
There's been a misunderstanding. In fact, I've already had a word with you.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already...
It's just that the price...
This is inadmissible. On a...
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an...
Your master has a...
That's right. And so he must have...
I'll be damned.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing.
Following orders.
Why don't we go and solicit others?
When we've already paid. If these thieves agree to reimburse, do know in the future we...
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing.
This...
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. You explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung, and...
I beg more. So
What?
You'll get.
I'm... of a demanding master, who expects life in your...
And what would I have if I give you the money?
Not if you were... What if the guards... And while you're making... You'll just have to make a...
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right.
not just yet.
Well.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! You're running out!
Just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit... tea out of my mouth.
Hey! Green blood! One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for you, but for the fight, you have remembered. Unlike
No. Thanks.
and here you,
I hope
yeah.
I have to.
It was. By the way,
I should.
it isn't me.
Very. What is... Oh, child. Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Green. Look,
I
you
hope
know,
you will-
look at the
Of course.
in the
Right.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not...
To my help and death!
Good day, Excellency. I've... You are... Really? Tell me... But I'm sure... I'll look... I must be...
Greetings, Your Excellency.
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to...
In
They're
fact,
asking-
it's just that the...
This- Your master has apparently...
And
Oh,
sorry,
Why don't we go and solicit...
When we've all...
This whole... You would...
I'm not...
This...
I don't think you understand. That's... You know...
But
That's unless... Now...
Thank you. The quartermaster must be expecting us. To my help and death to the others! Running out of energy. To my help and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Careful, Greenblood. You're wounded. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this. Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year?
Lady Desade, I presume. Captain.
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me, I'm a cat.
The commander.
Very well.
The merchandise that the Port Authority, and we've already...
Are you blaming?
I would...
Ah.
Well now, but...
Marvelous.
Well then.
Your Excellency,
I have been those, but you...
I thank my cousin.
I have-
Will, you seem...
A rather
Do people actually...
Alas, as you can... This in any...
I shall see.
I thank the man... Lady Desade.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need. Celebrate the men. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of...
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like,
Ah, you're finally tempted.
in all honesty,
In this day and age,
are there any nasty...
there are none.
Will you drink one of...
Of course. But
Come on. Nothing proves that it's the same potion.
as a man of science, I consider skepticism. In your case, it is not.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get nice! mercy! Drink a potion!
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted...
Is about how getting a gold lead early.
He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you.
With all these sailors coming and going,
Right, I say that. Treasure abounds under every...
has the Malachor really put a damp...
people stand there. People. I hope. Yeah, but
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you.
I'm neither deaf nor blind.
The Alliance,
Sahin. And here I am, playing...
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were in...
That doesn't surprise. I understand if you don't believe. I would still...
Are you not ashamed?
These potions are not... You don't understand. This potion...
So you
I don't have a...
If this potion...
I ran tests on a small... The mob.
Why does Sahin bear you such...
I was unfortunate. I saw them to find a remedy to the Malachor.
It is for an act of... Your...
I don't...
Perhaps.
So...
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must...
So, did you find a way to get me?
No, not you.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Locked. The key to the tavern.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat? Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
listen. I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in a...
Believe me.
Mate, it's not money I want. I couldn't give a flop.
How?
Well, in that case...
He's trapped!
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that.
You're right, we did.
As for me, I only...
Alas, a terrible side effect.
What?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going...
What are we gonna do?
Listen to me!
That's charlatan.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
So, did you find a way to get...
I persuaded...
Very well.
You were free.
I owe you my...
I remind you...
I have no...
Your Excellency,
Lady...
I tracked down your man near the coin...
Fine.
Let's just say that I put an end to his... Matters turned out... Why should I deliver him to you? You d-
What?
And you to a... This man is indeed...
And of course you...
Certainly not. Now, if you are still intent on...
How embarrassing. Please accept my excuses. Gift that awaits you.
I need... Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Your Excellency,
Lady...
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
But I still don't see Constantine. I certainly hope.
What will be your official title on Tifredi?
Come now. But I am, but also your help.
It's always... I need to be leaving.
a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning.
I hope nothing.
Perhaps he's...
We're short, but have no fear.
Is he an important...
We don't need him for sailing or no.
He must have simply had...
I doubt that. Jonas was... And it's been 2 days. Might I ask you? I would like to set...
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load...
Impossible. All merchandise must... So, unless you're asking...
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, the...
Hellfire. If that ship...
Captain,
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you. My quartermaster... He's gotten into his head. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest. Sorry, but your crate...
Sorry, Kerr.
The commander is going to have my head.
In that case, we're going to have... You haven't heard any... To be honest...
Did you say...
That...
Let's go.
Happy to be...
Have you seen...
Take a look, as long as they don't...
A smuggler?
In the port... May I ask...
A couple of heretics are planning...
Happy to see that. Just so happens, they're making quite... We, of course, refused. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but we won't...
What do you mean?
That's disgrace.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs. Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
I've seen a few escape.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can...
I'm all ready. Yes.
I'm searching for... Have they con...
You, sir. I don't really think...
Tell me where I can...
That works for me. They must be waiting. If the Nords...
Thank you.
Anytime. Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
Locked.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're Europe.
Finally! The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us.
The man to which...
Have you come to... Please, please. We are not here.
In that case... Why is the...
It's true. We fled, but the Inquisition...
Tell me more about with the man.
But in the original... It was...
I understand this voice. Did you try speaking with...
we were...
It's...
Early on in games.
That Oriana, a very...
You have no other choice but to run. I don't have the heart to deliver you to your smuggler. Be careful.
Oh, thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Captain, milady, we were
Do your best.
Don't you be
The warehouse.
Move out.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine.
There was
Whatever do you...
a brawl, bro.
I'm sorry. Amongst the hair down to his neck.
I don't believe it. I hope you've come a good half a mile.
Let me take a look.
If you can fix it.
That's not a small sum.
How the fuck?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Does indeed look like fine work.
I would hope.
Danger.
What kind?
In any.
Thank you.
Off. Any.
If you had any idea. I have a...
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him. To my help, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get messy.
Locked. Locked.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Locked. Locked.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but if you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their
money's worth. There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Her and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that.
Madam?
Constant...
Enchanted...
Are
we
you...
should...
Permission to board.
Certainly. But keep in mind, if you have any farewells...
You were quite right.
Then be quick with it.
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than fellow... I don't.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day, Excellence.
Lady does...
It pains me to
Curse
Alas, I would not have been able to...
the bridge. But
I must be going.
May...
Madam, we should be able to... I'm still without...
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are...
Thanks to your...
Our magic. As for others, it's how the guild...
What do you think of...
Thanks to you. Certain. It's a good...
Could you tell me any...
It is a native. I've also... That I would...
When did you see your cabin boy for the...
It's been 2 days. It wasn't about the day of...
Be back soon, Captain.
Madam,
are you ready?
We should be able to... I'm still without...
Permission to board the ship?
Certainly. Do you have any farewell?
No, my house is in...
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Again!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Madam,
are you ready?
We should be able... I'm still...
Permission to...
Certainly. You haven't?
No?
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic...
Madam?
Are you ready? Can we weigh
We
out?
should...
Permission to board the ship.
Certainly, yep.
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience.
Defeat!
Madam?
Are you ready?
We should be able...
Permission to board the ship.
Sir, do you have any
No, my house is in order.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long.